Hello and welcome to another episode of the Monstie Overview series for the Monster Hunter Stories Iceborne mod. In this episode, we're putting on our finest glider mantle and getting ready to sail the current with the fan favorite wind-drifting wyvern, Legiana. So get on your Palumu hats and join us as we dive bomb right into the metaphorical Rhaphido swarm after our frost wyvern. As you probably know, Legiana is a flying wyvern and is one of many recently discovered species of the New World. They were first recorded flying in the alien landscape of the Coral Highlands, which many have claimed is their main territory and hunting grounds. Being a somewhat social, or at the very least cooperative species, different individuals have been spotted frequently nesting at the highest altitudes of the highlands, where they fiercely protect their dens. They are the reigning apex predators of the highlands ecosystem, only being challenged by wandering predators from the Vale and other neighboring areas. Due to the healthy population of prey items such as Shamos, Raphinos, Mantigrel, and Meduso, Legiana seem to mostly avoid territorial disputes with other predators unless they wander too close to their nesting areas. If a Zinogre, Nargacuga, or other predator climbs too high up the corals, they will be met with a fierce defense from the local Legiana seeking to drive them away from their young. Attacks on humans have only been carried out by wild Legiana thus far, and seem to be predatory in nature. It is believed that due to our size, humans and wyverians are mistaken for the usual prey items that Legiana favors. No such issues have been recorded with Monstie Legiana, as raising one in captivity seems to overwrite this predatory drive. Whether they believe us to be one of them, are conditioned to favor our company, or just the benefits we provide them is unclear. The one exception to this rule seems to be the reigning apex of the Vale, Odogaron, whom Legiana have been recorded attacking on sight even in lower altitudes, far from any known nest or even prey. Even Monstie Legiana raised entirely in captivity, having never met an Odogaron before, have a strong reaction to seeing the red beast or its ebony cousin. It seems that these two species have a deep-seated rivalry, likely due to wild Odogaron's knack for hunting anything and everything in its endless hunt for food. From both current research and common sense, given their territory crossover, it is safe to assume that Odogaron has been a threat to Legiana and their young for many generations, certainly long enough to trigger an instinctual hatred in any Legiana who has never even seen the feral weaselhound before. Thankfully, due to their usually conflict-averse nature when nests are not involved, raising Legiana has not proven to be difficult at all. They are eager to please and very easy to train wyverns, lending credence to beliefs that wild Legiana may be more coordinated and social than we give them credit for. While not winning any awards for the most intelligent wyverns, they show clear signs of communal species interaction and learning similar to other pack animals. Perhaps, unlike packs of Jaggi or Jagras, Legiana are more akin to the smaller vultures that share their colder climate homeland in the hoarfrost. These birds are cooperative and communal, communicating with one another to keep another safe, and share resources, and even have strict social hierarchy. However, they do not hunt in coordinated packs like we usually associate with pack animals. Legiana seem to share these traits. Occasionally, they will be seen helping one another take down prey, but typically they mind one another's space and share the spoils, with the strongest and largest specimens eating first. The only true coordination we've seen has been between mated pairs, which link up during the breeding season to hunt and defend one another until the season is over, at which point the female leaves to go lay her eggs in the highlands and raise the young by herself. On this note, we have noticed that almost all adult Legiana specimens in the highlands have been female. At this time, we hypothesize that the males are remaining in the hoarfrost year-round, while females and younger males who have come of age migrate there each season to breed. I will save details of shrieking Legiana specimens for another time, but it is worth noting that all individuals have been mature adults, and most have been male. At this time, we believe this is related to their migration habits and the amount of time spent in colder climates. Regardless of which Legiana you call your Monstie, it is no surprise that such an agile and colorful beast has attracted so much attention since its discovery. Legiana's natural aptitude for airborne assaults and drifting along currents makes them an excellent ambush and scouting partner. Their aerodynamic gracile forms make them the perfect choice for hunting partners for those simply wishing to quickly bring in small game to feed their village, or for those taking out larger, troublesome beasts. Whatever your needs, be it hunting, scouting, or simply sailing the skies, Legiana is an ideal partner. In combat, Legiana spend most of their time on the wing, This fact, paired with their unique wing anatomy, makes them incredibly agile, allowing them to evade and punish slower foes. Their sharp beak, fangs, and massive talons tear into foes with ease. Utilizing the keratin sheath on their head and thumbs, Legiana can also bash with their head, wings, and legs. Given the opportunity, small enough prey or pinned prey can be grappled in their massive talons and held at bay safely away from their body with their armored legs to be shredded by the monster's maw. But talons and wing strikes are not the only abilities in their arsenal of aerial arms. Legiana have another ace up their sleeve: Ice. While their frost-wielding abilities are not as potent as their shrieking counterparts, their well-timed freezing auras slow prey both up close and at a distance. It also allows them to further chip away at targets, especially those weak to ice element. Given Legiana is an excellent choice for movement, abilities, and evasiveness, it balances out their damage being outclassed by other monsties on the roster to some degree. With all considerations, Legiana sits in C tier. As a disclaimer, the differences between A and C tier is not vast, and should be considered more of a balancing scale for monsties like Legiana, who are in themselves considered a low tier monster by the game. It is also important to note that if you adore Legiana, they will still serve you wonderfully, especially if you keep up their levels. Remember, monsties can be leveled up to 99, and let me tell you, level 99 Legiana can rinse Gold Rathian and Silver Rathalos with ease. I've seen it done in less than 5 minutes on a multiplayer hunt, so don't count out the lower tiers. While no balancing changes for Legiana are planned, just like all monsties, they may be subject to balance changes or improvements in the future. Onto their hotkey abilities. Legiana's ability 1 is Evade Window plus Speed Boost, unlocked at level 10. This ability allows Legiana to bless you with a taste of their agility. Ability 2, Divine Protection, is also unlocked at level 10, where Legiana grants you a temporary shield that reduces damage by a set amount. The damage reduction ranges from 35 to 50%. But unlike its sibling, Divine Blessing, this boon is active all the time. Legiana also has a passive ability, which gives you +1 to Jump Master and Leap of Faith, also unlocked at level 10. Legiana grants this passive boon, which is especially useful for glaive users. Not only does Jump Master prevent you from getting knocked away during jumping attacks, but Leap of Faith is also a big boost for those who consistently dive away from attacks. This ability allows you to dive further away from the monster to evade, or towards the monster to reach normally out of range attacks from above. And with this, we wrap up another episode of Monster Hunter Stories Iceborne Monstie Overview. We hope you enjoyed this look into the favored wind-drifting wyvern. Let us know what monstie you would like to be covered in the future. All suggestions get added to a community poll for you to vote on. Legiana, who won the last poll, was suggested by Crystal Kiryu, who also submitted footage for this video. If you have any questions about the mod or want to try it for yourself, all links are in the description down below. Same for any mods showcased in the video. Thank you for watching, and happy hunting! This is fun. Nothing's wrong here.